Rue back with another video. Before I get started, cue my man Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black Rue investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe it was black or invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on our black or invested. Best believe it was black or invested. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that black or invested. Best believe it was black or invested.
What's up, guys? Again, it's your boy Black Rue back in the house. What's up, crypto warriors? What is up, Black Rue crew? Let's go ahead and share the screen here. The dollar is done. Okay, BRICS is rising, and I think I know the date. Of course, not financial advice. We'll get into it today. Let's share the screen here. And shout out to the patrons. Just had a patron sign up this week. We killed the game this week. We really killed the game this week. Less than a cup of coffee. Link is in the description. And if you can't afford the Patreon, we have the Telegram completely free. Links are in the description. Why take on the crypto world by yourself when you can freely join this group where we share news, talk about different cryptocurrency coins, latest happenings and whatnot. And, we take care of each other out here. You know what I'm saying? So what's up? We got Heavy Productions in the house. Heavy Productions, a fan of Crypto Talk Now. Check out my guys at Crypto Talk Now. Max and Larry, they do a good job over there. They do a great job over there, actually. Shout out to those guys. What is up, Crypt Work? Of the Telegram. Yeah, guys, we're out here. Let's see here. So now that that's all out of the way, I'm going to bring in some things here. What we're going to be talking about today, known as gematria. That's how I say it. That's how I say it. Gematria. I don't know if other people I don't know if that's the technical way you say it, but anyways. And I know what you're saying, like Black Ruel, like gematria, really. Now, this is how I'm going to tell you about that, okay? Any coders in the house? If you're a coder, coding is basically gematria. If you look at it, right? You got like real world words that break down into binary code, right? Zeros and ones. That's all gematria is, okay? And they're just certain numbers that, they have a significance, right? Every 4 years, the president gets elected, right? 4 years. Every year, we go through a cycle of, the seasons, right? Like their cycles, their important numbers. That's just how the world works. It is, okay? So we're going to get into a little bit of that and what we're talking about, okay? So very interesting. Let me see how I want to start with this. Let's start with here. So we are in the year of the rabbit, okay? The year of the rabbit, okay? Now, very interesting because if we come up, shout out to Waters Above Crypto. A lot of this stuff I share in his his work in this. I like that guy. He's a really good creator. And shout out to Waters Above. All right. Let's see. Where was I here? Okay, there we go. So the year of the rabbit. Okay. So a rabbit breaks down into 52 and the reduction is 25. The opposite, like the inverse of 52. So just keep that in mind as we're having this conversation right now. So let's go ahead and and by the way, y'all, I know we've been watching this leveraged Bitcoin futures ETF to start trading on Tuesday. So this wasn't BlackRock's ETF. BlackRock applied. They just randomly chose this volatility shares. I don't even know who they are, but after denying everybody for years, they decided to let volatility shares be the first Bitcoin leveraged ETF. And big corporations like BlackRock and other companies also applied. So we're assuming that if volatility shares, whoever the hell they are, got a Bitcoin ETF, then probably BlackRock is too. But remember, I told you guys how important BlackRock is, right? They basically, no matter who the president is, they have their fingers in Treasury. And their CEO, Larry Fink, sits on the board at Davos, right? We know who the people at Davos are. Put it in the comments if you know who I'm talking about. The people in Davos. I don't need to say the little 3-letter name, right? I might later, but we know who they are, right? Okay. So want to show you some interesting news right here. So this is from 2021, 50 years after Nixon ended the gold standard. Dollar dominance faces a bet. So interesting. Did you know that that was in 2021? So here in 2023, we're 52 years from when Nixon ended the gold standard. Crazy. 52 years from when Nixon ended the gold standard. And basically that sent us into the whole like money being backed by nothing standard that we're in right now. First, it was like, okay, if you have at least 10%, you're good. And right now, like a reserves, right? So the bank could lend out reserves, but they had to keep like 10%. Currently, the bank does not even have to keep a percentage. Like it's all fake. Fugazi, faux money. Okay. It all started back 52 years when Nixon ended the gold standard. Again, remember, in the year of the rabbit. Rabbit gematria style is 52. Okay. Some really interesting information, right? And this is going to tie it all together even more. This is from Peter Saint Orange, I guess. Big Bitcoin hawk. Shout out to the Crypto Advisor. Found this information on this channel. James G. Rickards thinks BRICS nation will back their currency with gold. The biggest monetary shock in 52 years. So here it comes full circle, right? 52 years ago, Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. Here, 52 years later, sometime in August, maybe August 15th, right? The nations might back their currency by gold. So there it is, guys. What do you think? What do you think? Our currency was not backed by gold by Nixon 52 years ago. Here it is coming up in August. The BRICS nations might actually back their currency by gold. Okay, there's a whole bunch of other things like esoterically, they go into the number 52, like, okay, add 5 plus 7, that's the or 5 plus 2, that's 7. That's the number of completion biblically. Like, there's a reason why we have 7 days in a week. You complete it a week with the 7 days. There's so much that goes into this 52. We have 52 weeks in our year. So again, number of completion, you got the 52 weeks in the year, 7 days in the week, kind of like a double loop there, recursive. Let me know. What do you think? What do you think about that premise right there? Let's see who we got in the house here. Oh yeah. Y'all got that acronym. Yep, definitely hit the like button, y'all. Late night streaming too. What's up, Crypto Clady? What's up, Riviera Group? Boy, on that numerology. You know it, Mr. Too Real. What's up, Italia Grape? What's up, Flex? He got it. What's up, Jay Everything? What's up, Phantom Beat? And as always, if you guys have questions, just put them in the chat here. We're gonna get to these here. Cliff Charles. Now, I'm gonna play a couple clips from Paul Barron. I really love this guy's channel. He's like a former like tech guy, like Microsoft guy, old school Microsoft guy. So he kind of what he's talking about, but it's just interesting. It's really interesting that he said something that I've been telling y'all all the time. And from a former tech guy, from a like a guy who has the ends with certain people, right? He like a lot of different big people on his channel, right? Shout out to Paul Barron. Definitely check out his whole show. We're looking at crypto banks, major crypto banks exchange launches, Bitcoin dominance skyrockets. We're going to look at two pieces from this video. Fair use, of course. But yeah, let me know if you guys can hear this. I'm going to play it once, and then I'm going to come out and have some comments. We're going to listen to like a minute of what he says. It's just interesting because I've been saying it this entire time, and I don't know why I didn't like it. Definitely smash the likes. It helps everybody's video out. I try to do this more often for people's videos, but anyways, let's make sure my volume is up here. Boom, boom, and let's full screen it, and yep, volume's up there, and hopefully I pressed share audio. We will see. Let's go.
Of institutions, the largest ones that are providing traction and providing services to their clients are looking for that kind of clarity.
Well, hold on. I think I made it way. Okay, that's normal speed. We need to do 2. A little bit faster. Okay, let's go.
And that's starting to happen now.
All right, so starting to happen now. I just want you guys to remember this was 8 months ago.
And by the way, shout out to Mainly Music, a frequent watcher. They're talking about something called Telos. Telos is going to be a platform where institutional investors can invest in crypto. So it's happening, guys. Once that institutional money comes in, oh my God, like we are going to be very, very happy. Very, very happy when that institutional money comes in. And believe me, like this is not a fight though. Like Bitcoin people, Litecoin people are going to be happy. XRP people are going to be happy. Why? Because these institutions are then going to hold crypto. They're going to hold crypto as though they're assets or commodities. They're going to hold them as though they were gold or silver. Okay? So that's going to be the big thing that are going to make these markets skyrocket. Okay? Institutional money. So it really is like all making sense. Like the crypto market really never did need our liquidity. They never needed our liquidity. They were going to, like I've been saying to you guys, the great money reset. So it was actually more imperative for them to actually make people believe that crypto was a scam, right? So they would not invest and be a part of it, right? So sorry about that. So us people who are actual like us people who are actually so us people who are actually investing, it's very important for us. So it sounds good. Okay, perfect. Thank you, heavy. That's what I want to know. So us people who are actually investing right now, we're going to make it really big. We're going to, not financial advice. I think we're going to be sitting very, very pretty if we know like the cryptos to invest in and the things not to invest in. We're going to be sitting very, 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 very pretty. But they never needed our liquidity. They're going to now put their institutional money into crypto and it's going to take off. Okay. The reason why they're doing that, why not just keep the old system, you say, is because everything goes in cycles. Okay. 52, going back to that 52. Every 52 weeks, we have a new year, right? 52 is a known cycle number. Okay. So the US dollar, it's had its 52-year run and now it's done. Moving on to BRICS nations currencies, the digital yuan and cryptocurrency. Okay, that's just what it is. And we've gone over certain things like the Hermetic principles, where it says, there's a principle of rhythm. We know the principle of rhythm. Every year there's going to be 4 seasons. There's every day there's going to be a night and a day. There's a rhythm. There's a balance. There's a yin and a yang to things, right? This is just what it is. This is no conspiracy talk. This is common sense, right? We see it with our own eyes. Every day there's a night and there's a day. There's a winter, a summer, a spring, and a fall, right? Depending on where you live, right? But there's still, a cycle to that, right? The seasons. So now getting into what he's going to say here.
8 months ago at token 49, and you can see it right there: Citi, BlackRock, Wells, Morgan Stanley, Fidelity, BNY Mellon. I mean, that essentially is the financial institution inside the United States, which is why I feel like we have been in the second act of a play, and this is all theater. And theater is constructed by, these characters. Gensler is the jester, the court jester. Of course, Larry Fink has come in, and he's kind of the Robin Hood of it all. So it's going to be interesting.
Why does he say that? And how many times have I said that? Like, I feel like it's theater. And Gensler is playing his role, right? Why is he saying that? Because we know what BlackRock is. You mentioned these are the institutions that control America, basically. When he said our financial system, he means America. Like, these are the major banks minus JP Morgan, right? Which we already know they control Ethereum, right? So if all these major institutions are now bringing institutional money to crypto, it's all been theater that crypto is a scam, right? Led by Gary Gensler, who sits on the SEC board. But guess what? BlackRock controls the US Treasury, so they're the money men anyway. They are the money men. So Gensler's just been playing his role. He's playing his role. Kind of looks like Mr. Burns, doesn't he? I know Bitcoin's Day has mentioned that like frequently, like a whole bunch of different times, right? He's playing his role. Let me just play that one more time, y'all. It's great. It's beautiful. It's good.
definitely across APAC and even one of the MAS here. So these type of institutions, the largest ones that are providing traction and providing services to their clients, are looking for that kind of clarity, and that's starting to happen now.
All right, so starting to happen now. I just want you guys to remember this was 8 months ago. 8 months ago at token 49. And you can see it right there. Citi, BlackRock, Wells, Morgan Stanley, Fidelity, BNY Mellon. I mean, that essentially is the financial institution inside the United States, which is why I feel like we have been in the second act of a play. And this is all theater. And theater is constructed by, these characters. Gensler is the jester, the court gesture. Of course, Larry Fink has come in and he's kind of the Robin Hood of it all. So it's going to be interesting how this all plays out. The big point of this is now we have something that I think maybe for the first time.
And Larry Fink, of course, we know as BlackRock CEO. He's kind of the Robin Hood, like the savior, right? Coming through like the White Knight, right? Of course, BlackRock gets to play the role of the savior, right? But they're the ones who've been in control the entire time. Pseudo in control because the three-letter group Davos are actually in control, and BlackRock's just the agents of that control. But want to hear the last little thing he's saying, and then we're going to look at a second clip. Okay,
is a real step forward in the future of crypto and digital assets. Now, what is missing? Can anybody out there in the audience give me a clue here? What's missing? It's the regulatory framework. Now, why are we having all of these hearings just piling in on themselves? Just bam, bam, bam. Well, guess what? They're setting it up. This is how DC works their magic. If you call it magic, I call it manipulation.
Exactly. They're setting up the whole infrastructure for crypto to be here. And remember, we said it a couple weeks ago when we were looking at that whole thing where international settlement said that central banks can have 2% of their funds in crypto 2025, January 2025. Well, it seems like even before that, they're setting up the infrastructure for banks to custody crypto. They're getting all this stuff set up, right? And we're going to look at one clip here, and we'll come out for some questions and some other things, all right?
It's a big deal. And I think it could be a bigger deal because it starts to expand the ecosystem outside of retail. That's the bigger thing that we talk about. Institutional, always what we've been saying. When it comes in, well, guys, it's here. This is not all happening for no reason at all. This is not timing. This is a planned attack on how to get in at the basement, which is where we are right now. This is the full on bear market. And
so exactly. So institutional is coming in now, right? Again, like it seems like they never needed us. They never needed our liquidity. The institutional money is the thing that's going to actually make this market go boom, right? And it seems like to me, and I know this is opposite of my stance historically, but when you get new information, you change your stance, right? Seems like to me like NFTs and different things were like the distraction or the misdirection. It's always been the coins, really. Will metaverse eventually take off? I think it will. But as far as like Bored Apes and different things like that, I think those were the distraction, and the coins were always the thing to go with, right? And the reason and the big tip off of how you know that they're the distraction is when you get certain agents, and I hate to say it, but we do have certain agents. They pick certain celebrities in which they have them lead the way for certain groups, right? Like for us, it's like Shaquille O'Neal, and for others, it's Tom Brady. But weren't those the people that were involved in FTX, right? Tom Brady, Shaq, what's his name? Stephen Curry, right? All the people that supposedly own Bored Apes, right? So a lot of times those people are the misdirect. But let's just play that one more time. Like the institutional money is here, and that's really going to push things forward, not only for the 1020022 coins that we've been talking about, but also for Bitcoin, also for Litecoin. Okay.
Private investment funds, et cetera, private offices, et cetera, would have access to.
Oh, this is actually important too, because it seems like also that pensions and those type of things, private investment funds, things like that, are also looking at investing in crypto. And a lot of things that we miss, right? Because they tell us like, okay, you gotta have a 401k, right? You don't want to just depend on Social Security, which is something that they just take out of your salary and use. The government can just use as much as it wants, and if you die early and you can't collect on it, then no member of your family gets it. But that's my gripe on Social Security. We're gonna leave that alone. But these companies that hold these 401ks, where we just give them more money out of our salary to invest, right? Are these companies like BlackRock, like Vanguard, like Fidelity. When that money also goes into crypto, just happy times.
These new asset classes. So it's a big deal. And I think it could be a bigger deal because it starts to expand the ecosystem outside of retail. That's the bigger thing that we talk about. Institutional, always what we've been saying. When it comes in, well, guys, it's here. This is not all happening for no reason at all. This is not timing. This is a planned attack on how to get in at the basement, which is where we are right now. This is the full on bear market, and it's a great place to enter. Let's get in.
It's been a plan. It's been a plan all along. All of this crypto's a scam thing. All of this building up FTX only to break it down and make people think it's even a further scam. Man. But yeah, check out this full video. I just wanted to show those couple clips. Pretty cool video. Yeah, want to know what you guys think here and get questions. Let me kill this Telegram here. Okay, let's see. Shiny Guldra, welcome. Metaverse President, what's up? Vision 77, what's up? Ooh, Vision 77. That's you're speaking some real talk here. You're speaking some real talk. I'm not gonna touch it, but I know what you're talking about. 100%. 100%. Right? Real talk. Let's see here. Where did we pick up here? Okay, there we go. You think that all this Wagner stuff in Russia is related? Timing is fortuitous. I'm not actually sure about what you mean with the Wagner stuff in Russia. I had to actually do some research on that. Let's see if we can find it real quick. Russia Wagner. Interestingly enough, also, a deck of playing cards, 52 playing cards. The sum total of the playing cards, with the ace being 1 and the king being 13, is 365. So playing cards have that same cycle playing out in it. Okay, 52 playing cards, adding up to 365, 4 suits, 4 seasons. Okay. And I'm sure that's just a coincidence, right? I'm sure people will say it's just a coincidence, right? Okay, let's see here. The owner of Wagner Private Military Contractor escalated his direct challenge to Kremlin calling for an armed rebellion aiming at ousting Russia's. Okay. I had to do a little bit of research and get back to you on that one. But now they me like with all this information I just pointed out to you guys. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to say. Let's go back to this gematria calculator, right? So we just pointed out that rabbit's 52, and the opposite of 50, or the reflection of 52 is 25. How about this for you? How about this for you? Crypto here, Chaldean, there's the 25. So maybe it's time, and that's the opposite of 52. So maybe it's time for crypto to flip, if you will, to this negative thing to a positive, right? Just saying. Okay. Back to our comments here. Yeah, I have to do a little bit more research on that. What's up, Shook Focus? Check out Shook's channel as well. We 3 for 3. What's up, Black Crew? Yeah, boy. Cliff, I received a notification about Europe calling an emergency meeting because of the chaos in Russia today. Really? Wow. Okay. Interesting. And yeah, vision, 100%. 100%. Okay, it says I'm having connection issues. Let me kill this. I brought that up, and all of a sudden I'm having connection issues, huh? Okay, let's see what's going on here. That is not a smoking alarm. That is my crypto alerts here. Apparently something's going on with Litecoin. It's probably going up. Yeah, $88. Shout out again to the patrons. We put this on the list. So let's change this update, why don't we? So it doesn't beep the entire time we're talking. Give me a moment, please. So yeah, that date, August 15th, might be something for us to look out for as far as crypto goes. And as far as the dollar goes too. Maybe at that moment, things start to pop off. But overall, what we're seeing is institutions are putting their money in crypto, which means for us, very, very great times if we've been investing in this market, right? But also means like the time is running out, right? For us to bear market invest. There's still some time right now, of course, but it's running out, y'all. It's time's running out. That's all I'm saying about that. Yeah. We on here, you see the writing on the wall. We've been connecting these dots for a while on here, right? Metaverse presence numbers always have patterns, 100%. And we could go so nitty gritty deep into that, but I'll save that for my crypto and conspiracy show. I haven't uploaded to that recently, but here I did do a show with my guy one-on-one. Definitely come over here on Rokfin and check that out. So I have a show called Crypto and Conspiracy. You can find it on Apple and Google Podcasts, guys. But my Rokfin is here where I post the videos. They are premium videos, but those are videos I am going to be making available to my patrons. I got to do that. I've been having to do that. So I think I'm going to try to do it this weekend, at least with a few of them. But right now on Rokfin, totally free. All you have to do is make an account. If you come over here, I have a video with my guy one-on-one and my guy homie Romy. Definitely come over and check that out because it's totally free. I did not make that one premium. So come over here and check it out. Okay, it's moving slowly. I'm just not going to bring it up, but just head to Rokfin and you can make an account and you can look for it. I'm not going to bring it up because things are moving slowly right now. But yeah, that's something really to look out for. We get into some great stuff on there. No problem, Shiny Gudra. I'm clicking stuff, bro. It's not working out for me over here. So there we go. Russian coup. Okay. Interesting. Wagner Group is running a coup against the Rus government, supposedly. Interesting. Yeah. I was looking at someone on YouTube and they said once the institutions enter the market, this will make USDT and stablecoins obsolete and almost illegal in some countries. Thoughts? Actually, no. That I don't think that that's true. As a matter of fact, check out. It was another Paul Barron video. Let me see if I can find it. It was Maxine Waters speaking to Jerome Powell, and they were saying that actually they want to move towards making stable coins money. They like the Fed said that. So yeah, you guys might want to check that out. Let me see if I can find which video that was. Shout out to Paul. Like you can never have enough good resources, right? I think it's the Powell Talks Crypto SEC Grill one. So check that out because I think Maxine Waters and Powell, they distinctly say the CBDCs are money and that they're going to move to make that a thing. Okay. So that possibly means that USDT here, maybe not so much, but USDC, yes. USDC has BlackRock backing. I know that Tether's actually winning the battle right now. They actually have more money locked up in USDT than USDC at the moment. But I think they both will have. Can't you hear anything? Hold on a second. Can you guys not hear me? Let me look at my mic. Testing the mic. Can someone let me know if my audio is good now? I'm going to change it here. Mike? Can you guys still not hear me? Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. So, yeah, forget where I was going with that. Okay, yeah, Tether, I think will do better overseas, whereas USDC, mostly America, mind you. Yeah, I'm experiencing some lagging issues. That's what the Restream is telling me. I don't know why. I restarted my computer and I don't have that many things open, so I'm not sure what's going on over here. maybe I'm talking. Maybe I'm saying too many things about too many things over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. Can't call it. Um, yeah, but yeah, I think both of those stable coins will be around for a while. But I think as far as investment goes, um, for us, it's going to be really important to have things like Bitcoin, Litecoin, XRP, things like that. Because again, what are some of the first coins you think these institutions are going to invest in? It's probably going to be Bitcoin. It's probably going to be Litecoin. Here in America, it's probably going to be Ethereum, right? They didn't get a free pass for nothing, right? So maybe right now, we want to pack our bags as well, right? It come 8 years from now, things are going to be looking pretty great for us. But right now, if we look at these markets, these may be some of the few times from some of the last times that we can actually invest and have things be low. Again, we just referenced here that companies like BlackRock are trying to get these Bitcoin ETFs going. So I think that's going to be a gift and a curse because they're going to invest in Bitcoin, but then they're going to have people like manipulating the ETF, manipulating the price of Bitcoin without having to actually invest in Bitcoin. So I think that's going to be kind of a gift and a curse there. Because yeah, they're going to be able to control the price of Bitcoin with these things. However, it does mean more institutional money for Bitcoin, for cryptocurrency. It's just a great thing. It's a really great thing. I feel like that what's that like Ricky, it's either Ricky Davis or Patrick Beverly meme where he just throws his it's a basketball meme. He just throws his shirt into the crowd and then he's just up here running around on a baseline and then he just holds his face and starts crying. That's me right now, boy. That's me right now, boy. Just throwing my shirt right into the crowd, boy. Running around like I just had a triple double, bro. Right now. That's what's happening. XLM, I feel really good about XLM. What's up, RC? Again, XLM's one of them like chosen ones. Again, we've been over it a little bit. I can show you a couple different documentations right quick. How Stellar joined the CFTC. We know that Stellar is also going to be the coin which the Ukrainian CBDC runs on, okay? But it's already been put into place January 20th, 2023. Stellar joins the CFTC's Global Markets Advisory Committee. It's one of 4 crypto organizations. Now, let's go down here. What you're going to notice is we've mentioned this article constantly, but it's so important. Why? You're going to notice some of the same players. And remember, this was January. Like Gensler was on his rampage and everything. You know what I mean? Like still the same type of theater, right? The same type of theater. But yet here, CFTC, Stellar joins the CFTC's Global Markets Advisory Committee is one of 4 crypto organizations. Who are the other ones? GMC members, Coin Fund, Uniswap Labs, and Uniswap definitely doesn't get talked about enough. Uniswap, that might be a little sleeper right there. But again, we're going to see some of these same companies, right? Goldman Sachs, HSBC, and BlackRock. Again, these same companies that are involved with R3 Cordia, Same companies. Global crypto reset here. The great crypto reset. That's what it really is. That's what's happening around here. Let's go down. Sorry, I'm having a little mousing issues here. Let's go down here. Boom. Same ones. Goldman Sachs, HSBC. Same ones, right? Same ones. What's up, E? Frequent Telegram member there. We'll also see other crypto ETFs in the future, ETH or other coins that are commodity. We'll also see a basket of cryptos in the ETH mutual funds, and it will be included in pension funds. Exactly, E. 100%. And that's what Barron was alluding to. And once we see this type of adoption, we're seeing it in pension funds and mutual funds and ETFs. That money don't move too much. Because I don't know if you guys know, started the show as a stock show, right? ETFs is where stock people put their money because ETFs don't move that much, right? The SPY ETF, where most investors invest their money, just goes up every year, right? Pretty much, right? ETFs are less volatile than other stock positions, right? And then pension funds, you just invest in a pension fund and you just leave it there because you can't access it until you're 55. So really, we're thinking that's for our own safety, right? Right? That's for our own safety. It's for us. But really, it's just to give those companies another chunk of money that they can then loan against, that they can then like fractional reserve against. And we're thinking we're saving for our future, right? But anyways, that's money that ain't gonna move though. It's not gonna move because you can't get it until you're 55. And if you do get it before you're 55, you got to take out your charged interest on your own money because they're holding it for you. They got to make a profit, right? Oh man. Whew. Oh man. But yeah, index funds too as well. And yeah, and the index funds, they definitely don't. That money really ain't moving too much. But yeah, 100% E. Great stuff right there, brother. Great stuff right there. So, and that's also too what I've been saying to you guys as far as like ETH and other coins are a commodity. And we've been over that. Let's kind of bring it up here. CFTC said that Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum are a commodity. But again, since we've seen that Uniswap Labs is sitting on their committee, Stellar's sitting on the CFT's committee, maybe these also one day to become commodities. Okay? So that's something to really, really, really look out for. And here it is. Litecoin dubbed a commodity by the CFTC. Okay? So eventually, we probably also see Litecoin ETFs, Stellar XLM ETFs, Ethereum ETFs, right? Just saying, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. And all that stuff with Gensler, like Paul Barron said, theater, straight theater, bro. Straight theater. I wish I had. I was trying to find a clip, another clip for you guys. I couldn't find it, but maybe I'll find it for Tuesday. Straight theater, y'all. Straight theater. So, why this distinction could drive a new digital silver narrative, right? Um, Litecoin digital silver to Bitcoin's gold. We've been over that too. There's some alchemical reasons, some esoteric reasons. These things are linked to silver and gold. And silver and gold, that's another kind of yin yang. That's another like rhythm cycle thing in the whole seven hermetic principle thing that we talk about a lot on here, right? Man, like you guys should be really, really excited for this, right? Extremely excited for this. And continuing to pack your bags because you know what's happening. If you frequent the channel, you know what's happening. You know some of these players. Um, Bitcoin is going to still have its day, but some of these other coins out here, under the control of some of these organizations, they're going to also pump. Okay. And we've been over them. And if you want to know more of them, there's tons of videos you can watch on my channel. There's the Patreon. There's the Telegram. We got resources for you. You don't have to be out here in the cold. There's Gentleman Crypto, Bitcoin in Black America book. We got resources out here for you. Okay. Yeah. See if we got any more questions here. Hope I didn't miss any. Let me just go over here and look right quick. Oh, interesting too that we're talking with the 52, right? We're also in year 2023, which if you add up those numbers, because you know zero has no value, that's 7 as well, right? So we got the 52, the 52 years, 7, 5 plus 2. We got the 2023 year. It's looking a lot like maybe some things gonna pop off, y'all. So yeah, let's get back. Okay, let's see here. I don't know that much about XLM. Well, they are a fork. I've heard that they're a fork. I haven't looked into this, but I've heard that they're a fork of XRP. Stellar has always been one of those ones that's just kind of under the radar. It doesn't move that much. It's kind of silent out there. You know what I mean? But every bull run, it also tends to move with XRP, by the way. But every bull run, it gets really close to passing $1 and doesn't quite do it. There's a investing pattern called the W pattern. So coming up in this next bull run, it will be hitting that kind of W. So actually, that's really kind of bullish, a bullish pattern. So I'm kind of like, with all of that being said, I'm kind of expecting it to break through that dollar mark coming up on this next bull run. Let's let this load right quick. It's taking a little while here. Let me close some things out. Year of the Rabbit. Close that down. We'll close that as well. We may reference that again. Okay, so here we go. So if you look at XLM, made it up to 90 the bull run before last, made it up to 70 this last bull run, up to 70, 75. Coming up this next bull run, we're going to have another up, and that'll be our W. So hopefully it breaks through there and breaks through this 90, heads up to $1, right? Either way you go, if it does head to that dollar, sitting here at 9 cents, we got a 10x, right? And you can see here kind of with the chart, it's kind of proven itself 2 different bull runs, right? But you can see here we're really at a great point, at a bottoming point, at a bottomed point, right? So looks very, very juicy. Very, very juicy sitting right there, right? And knowing the news that we know. And let's also do the whole CF. Let's go to Stellar. Ooh, yeah, I can't type it. Stellar Ukraine. So they also sending Ukraine they're doing relief funds for Ukraine as well. CBC Ukraine. Okay, this is what we want to do. So we already know that there's money going to be flowing through that. And if you really think, what are some of the things that these governments are, these central banks are going to want to invest in first? Probably the cryptos that are the networks for these CBDCs, right? So Stellar's probably going to be one of those ones the central banks are going to want to hold first. Ooh, I'm kind of losing my voice over here. I don't know what's up with that, but let's go ahead here. Bring that up. Ukrainian CBDCs progressing during wartime. Stellar CEO. And this is March 21, 2022. Stellar CEO said the Ukraine is still developing CBDC during armed conflict with Russia. Right? I'm sorry, I'm not laughing. It's just crazy that they're still developing, right? They're still doing what they do, but yeah, chances are we see central banks invest in things like Stellar because now they can they'll have a higher value and they can send those across these different networks that they set up, like R3 Cordia, like Ripple, and the on-demand liquidity. They can use these. They can send these over the networks, and they'll have a higher "quote unquote" dollar value, right? What's up, Richard Judge? Do you think Pepe could be the next Dogecoin or Shiba for the next bull run? I'm in Pepe along with LTC. To be honest with you, E, I haven't done enough research on Pepe to know. I have to do a little bit more research on it, but I'm sure there's always these kind of coins that, like a Pepe, like a Doge, that gets pumped like every year from like nothing to cents, right? Shiba, just like you said here. Yep, Dogecoin, Shiba. There's always these coins. For me, one that I'm looking at is Floki, but I don't know enough about Pepe to answer that question for you, to be honest. But I can tell you here why I'm looking at Floki. I'm looking at Floki because we just had, companies like not FTX, LCX, where LCX has a partnership with them, and I'm like, why is FTX a company that's a member of Davos, right? They're a member of Davos. Why would they partner up with Floki? And then I end up finding out that Floki has a DeFi platform and they're heavily involved in DeFi. Floki is one of those ones that I'm looking at. Um, so what did they just upgrade contracts or whatever? Okay, we'll have to look at that too. So if we come down here and look at the people that trade this, like the exchanges it's on, you'll see that it's on FTX, or excuse me, LCX. Excuse me. So once LCX listed it, a whole bunch of exchanges started listing it. Let me see if I can find here. Bitmart. Oh, and by the way, you guys who are in MEXC, I just logged onto there not too long ago, and it said that it's restricted in the US. So you might want to get your stuff off of MEXC if you have it, MEXC. If you have anything on MEXC, get it off because pretty soon we're not going to be able to use it here in the US, which is a shame. I really loved it because you could get certain things, certain meme coins too, if you wanted to try to do the meme coin hype thing. But yeah, get your stuff off of MEX, MEXC. And I would suggest like some of the stuff, a lot of the stuff that they have, you can get on Uphold. So you might want to move your stuff from there to Uphold or from there to KuCoin. Trying to see you. Is it going to show LCX? There we go. So yeah, this is one of the ones I'm looking at, and let me see if we can go. I don't know what it's doing over there. I want to go to its website. Oh, I hate this. I hate this new setup that they have. It's the worst. Okay, I'm not gonna go to their website, but yeah, Floki's one of the ones I'm looking at. Yep, it does have a supremely established infrastructure for sure. I can't even tell you what made me buy Dogecoin, but I made money with that coin first. Who knew? Yeah. A lot of people made a lot of money with Dogecoin. Yeah, for sure. So there might be a few coins like that, like the Dogecoin or Sheep that pop up this year. So yeah, definitely. Be on the lookout for those. I have to do some research into Pepe. Maybe Pepe is one of those ones. But yeah, y'all. But for me, I'm kind of just like kind of shifting my focus like a lot to like, or not shifting. It's always been there mostly. I'm worrying a little less about the meme coin type stuff and more about the consistent, like the Litecoins and those ilks of the world. But definitely if you could find and locate the Pepes and the Dogecoins of the world and just like park a little bit of money there, who knows what can happen, right? But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go here. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I will be in a Telegram. So shout out to the Telegram people. It's totally free to join. Thank all you guys who made it around till the end. I'm out, guys. Have a good one. Peace.